advisors know little about it, and it's highly controversial, as we know, for frankly lots of good reasons. So at DAC FP, I created this as a strictly education. It is a crypto education platform. We teach advisors about this technology so you can figure out what you ought to be telling your clients. Should they invest, or if not, why not? And if so, how much, where, and so on. Vision is the longest running, largest, and most popular crypto investment education conference specifically for financial advisors.
Yep.
And this June in Austin.
That's a niche of niche, man.
12 to
specifically for financial advisors, because he can't compete with the crypto mindset course, just
No knock on him, man. No knock on him. Many can't. Almost nobody can, really.
Yep.
But he's doing but I really do believe he's doing a great thing, Rick, here. Basically he's like these fucking hard asses aren't changing their fucking ways. So I need to educate these guys. And he's being very you have to be very corporate, because there's a lot of, and this is kind of the negative thing that I don't agree with him about. Should we have specific rules for crypto? And then I think much later on in the interview, he says basically, no, whatever the rules is, they just want clarity. I don't know about that, bro. Yeah. I don't know. You know what I mean? They gave they sure gave a lot of clarity to internet companies and gave them a lot of tax breaks. Amazon, Google, all these people, they weren't paying. There was no internet taxes. I remember they weren't paying taxes on internet until 2011, 2009.
Google might have been, yeah.
Yeah, you literally didn't. Anytime you bought anything off the internet, no sales tax for any state. It was tax free. So just that alone of having the ability to sell commerce on the internet with no taxes at all gave a huge rise to the internet and stuff, and gave a competitive edge over Walmart to Amazon and a bunch of these places and stuff. The same thing how the government's helping out Tesla with all these subsidies and contracts with NASA and stuff. Even Tesla, I think SpaceX would have gone under if they never got the contract from NASA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is right. That's in crypto, man. The financial advisors are getting that education. That's correct.
At least getting one better than what Gary Gensler gave at MIT. That was trash.
Yeah, man.
It wasn't trash. It was just, it's not education that's going to help people make money. I think it's really important once you've had enough time in the crypto space, right? And for me, I would say it was about 9 months to a year and a quarter where I really started digging into cryptography, the history of Bitcoin, and really getting into the nitty gritty of that stuff. And you need to go through that at least once, to understand the basics of it. But I think a lot of these guys, at Stanford, MIT, Wall Street and stuff, I've seen some crypto education stuff out there, and it's usually what is a cryptocurrency?
It is this. And then on top of that, one thing about these advisors too, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. Bitcoin, we love Bitcoin, we love Ethereum, but this is not the only cryptocurrency to invest in. They're basically very, very skittish about investing into anything else. It's Bitcoin is, and they don't even mention Ethereum a lot of the time. They just go Bitcoin, which is it's
they know their institutional clients or stuff like that aren't going to have an issue with that because it's more clarity under the SEC. But they go for where they're safe.
Right. And this is why the average, let's just be for real, the average wealth advisor, manager and stuff doesn't really perform that well.
Yeah.
I think in the other video we did from the compound and stuff, and shout out to them, but a lot of times they get clients, how much money do you want to keep making? It's sort of like how they tell you at the dealership, how much you want to pay for your payment. That's not what you're supposed to do at the dealership. You're not supposed to go to the dealership and say I want a Hellcat. Okay, well, this is the what kind of payment do you want for the Hellcat? And you're already getting, you're getting fucked, at that point and stuff, right? So they're what kind of monthly income would you like from your money? Instead of no, let's grow this, let's grow it and stuff first. Yeah. That's why there's so many people still gambling. For a lot of people are gambling on hedge funds and stuff in terms of not crypto hedge funds, but a lot of these other ones, because they're still trying to grow their income and stuff like that. So there could be I think it's a smart idea to probably just have a mixture, maybe some hedge fund money, and if you're in that kind of wealth class, some hedge fund money and maybe some traditional advisory stuff. But Jesus Christ, man. But, yeah, it's an old way of thinking. I think you guys are right and stuff. And hit the like button, you guys, man. Sheesh. Let's see. Okay, I'll answer this question because it's funny. DCC, how much was your car in wait time? My car, let's see, after everything, it was $98,000, and with taxes and everything, it came out to like 111, yeah. So 111,000, and then yeah, I think we got a 6 years and stuff, but I'm gonna pay it off early. I just said fuck it, let me just whatever, get it like that, and then pay it off and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty good and stuff like that. Now, normally, but be careful and stuff, because the dealerships usually on those cars and stuff, especially like they end up putting like 25, 30,000, 40,000 over sticker on stuff. So be careful. But if they were trying to like fuck me over on like $30,000 over sticker, I wouldn't have got the car, because screw that shit. That's a decent bag, man. I could just put that bag into. I could buy like some Kusama, some Dot, leave it there. I could literally put that into Litecoin, play the Litecoin halving, or I literally 35,000 is a bag. I mean, seriously and stuff. I mean, a lot of people in Hex made their bag off of just that. Yep. That's enough. That was enough. But hey, anyway, let's keep going.
To 14, you'll be one of our keynote speakers.
I came last year and it was great. So
it's a wonderfully huge event. We've got Patrick McHenry, the chair of the House Financial Services Committee, who's a huge crypto fan. And we've also got, on the flip side, the head of SEC's crypto enforcement division.
Don't put us on the same day.
So
I'm a little bit afraid. Yeah. Is it like, isn't it a little bit scary? Not for you, but maybe for a regular financial advisor to even have public opinions on crypto right now?
No, it's not. It's only if your public opinions are uninformed.
Or if you're like,
woo, aren't you afraid of talking about crypto? Isn't it dangerous and stuff? Only if you're uninformed and stuff like, dang, that was tough.
You listen to the uninformed, like Elizabeth Warren and Gary Gensler and stuff, and they just sound like retards. So yeah, if you don't know what you're talking about, you try to do it, you're going to look like a fool for the people that know.
Exactly.
Regular financial advisor to even have public opinions on crypto right now.
No, it's not. It's only if your public opinions are uninformed.
Or if you're like shilling a coin or something.
Yeah, if you're saying and doing stupid things, the same thing would be true in the stock market.
That's right.
You doing a pump and dump scheme on a penny stock,
right?
That's very different from recommending the S&P 500.
Yeah.
So depending on what you're doing, how you're doing it, and what you're saying, what you should deserve to go to jail. On the other hand, if you fail to do it right, you're doing yourself, your practice, your clients a huge disservice. And what we teach is how to get it right without ever recommending Bitcoin. Do you understand what the tax rules are? Are you helping your client with the estate planning, with helping them understand the portfolio allocation and investment thesis? It begins with a very simple premise. Your clients own crypto. Many advisors
really feel that way.
They're in denial about this.
You really feel that the typical advisor.
Right. This is such an important part right here, because he's going to put he's going to give him a little bit of a whipping, because this guy really knows the industry and stuff. This guy they just admitted in the beginning of the video that they copied their entire business model and everything off this guy's business model. Like they modeled their stuff right here just off of him. But this is a pretty significant thing. I think that this is kind of a very like sobering. I mean, I really like the guys at the compound. This is not trash on the compound guys, but this is kind of the bit of the whipping a lot of these guys need to get and stuff, is like this blatant disrespect for the newest like asset class. It's kind of insane that they're still talking about like this, and it's just, I mean, these extras guys have just turned into fucking boomers. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, they missed the opportunity, and They didn't take it seriously, and by the time they start taking it seriously, they're in denial. Like I've seen this before in crypto Twitter. There's been people who are like, they've been in denial so long and been proven wrong so long that they just, fail. They just ego wise, they can't ever drop it. It's like they care more about how people perceive them than the actual money in their pocket, right?
Right. It's kind of crazy, like the way, like I literally think of Jurassic Park right now in terms of like, John Hammond is in the boardroom, right? And he brought all these people to help, like these are the people that are supposed to help us out to get crypto out to the masses, and then the blood sucking lawyers are the one on my side.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like I brought you to defend me from this, and the only one on my side is the goddamn blood-sucking lawyer. and if you look at it, right, I mean, whether you want to put us on the low end, right, like let's just say we're the low end, the dum-dums on the bell curve, and that guy is on the right-hand side. He's the smartest guy, right? These guys are in the middle getting fucked.
Yeah.
And who makes all the money? Dumb guys and the smart guys, or the risk takers and the rich guy. I mean, but you think about it, look at how rich this guy is, $300 billion under management, and he's out here like taking these. The reason he's worth $300 billion is because of that mentality.
Yes. He takes shots.
He takes shots, man.